Today we're doing the Stalker Misery Hero mech, and I'm going to take Heavy Gauss and those new xpulse lasers. We're going to throw on some medium xpulse lasers and some tag and put on an LRM-15, and this thing's going to fucking shred. I'm freaking telling you right now, this thing is nasty. Let's get into this video. Roll the intro, baby. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to MechWarrior Online. Today we're using the Stalker Misery Hero mech, and we're going to do this quickly here. This mech has a ballistic hardpoint for those that don't know it. It has a ballistic hardpoint, 5 energy, and a missile, and we're going to be using some of the new weapons. The clan and the inner sphere, both sides got some new weapons, and today we're going to be using some of the xpulse lasers. So this had originally my Heavy Gauss and 4 medium pulse lasers, but I'm going to switch them out to those medium X pulse lasers. So Heavy Gauss, medium X, quad medium X pulse lasers, LRM-15, and tag. We also have a standard engine because you have to have one of those for the Heavy Gauss. We also have light ferro, endo steel, and double heat sinks, and this works extremely well together. These X pulse lasers have the same tonnage and weight and slot size as their counterparts, but they fire extremely fast and have an extremely fast cooldown. They can almost fire continuously back to back. For some reason, this downs my heat a ton. My heat has dropped significantly from what it was, but it didn't seem to affect me in game as long as my skill tree and my skills and my quirks are on the cooler side. Heat containment and cool run and all that. It's something that you're probably going to need. But it's an interesting build because the medium X pulse lasers work so well together with Heavy Gauss that when you come into that optimal range, which they both have a similar optimal range, around 250 meters, add another 50 or 200 for your skills, and you're kind of in a close range here. But those together, I mean, it is deadly, and it's a lot of fun. Since they're new weapons, it's everyone's testing them out, trying them out. It's going to be extremely deadly on light mechs, especially the small ones. But we have the LRM-15 with tag as well. I find that with especially inner sphere mechs, large ones like the Stalker, going all in with just brawler weapons like MRMs and stuff, it works well, but you don't survive a lot of the times. This LRM and tag actually help me survive a lot of my matches, I've noticed. You kind of need that long range capability because how many times have you been piloting assault mech and been getting freaking just thrashed, just stomped, and you realize that you can't even hit the enemy that's shooting at you because they're out of range? That's what this LRM is for. It's a huge, huge help. But I'm going to be kind of rusty on this one because I've got to worry about my tag and my LRMs, and then I also got to worry about my Heavy Gauss charge time and making sure that hits, and then I got to worry about my medium X pulse lasers hitting the target because their duration is so fast. We just get lazy because we have such long durations on our lasers normally. But with these, it's bloop, bloop. Anyways, these, I'm excited to try out the large. Here's the skill tree, firepower, your main stuff here. This is what I would recommend on your Stalker Misery if you have this variant. It's a fresh new take on it. Let's go ahead and get into a match, and we'll see you guys on the battlefield. Okay, Stalker Misery time, baby. We are on Canada Network. This is really like the first time I'm using any of these new weapons. The medium X pulse lasers with quad medium X pulse lasers with a Heavy Gauss. Pair those together, use them together within the range that they're meant to be used in, and use LRM-15 with tag for everything outside of that. It works extremely well. And if you don't want to use the medium X pulse lasers, maybe you don't. I don't know. I'm not really sure how they're going to work either. But you can always go back to my original build, which is just medium pulse, regular medium pulse lasers, quads, or lose the tag and have 5 medium pulse or 5 medium X. You don't have to use tag, but Heavy Gauss, 4 or 5 medium X or medium pulse lasers, and some LRM-15. And use your skills of this mech. It's got a ballistic hardpoint, might as well use it. Heavy Gauss is one hell of a weapon. It's not the easiest weapon to use. I might be kind of rusty in this, so.
Party in the canyon.
I really don't. It's heck, I don't play as much as I used to. That's for sure. I'm sure. Kind of lost my groove. And this is an awkward mech to be in. That's for sure. But I love the Stalker. If you're a Stalker fan, you have the Misery. I know a lot of players do. A lot of the old vets. This is a great build, and it wasn't. Damn. All right, this is not the spot for me. That's something you'll notice in assault mechs. If you're new at the game, you could be in the wrong place most of the time in an assault mech, and it's hard to get out of it. Finding the right place to be is always a challenge. You just kind of gotta be aware of a little bit of what's going on. It's easy to be in the wrong spot. It's very easy to die early on. I used to make the mistake of making my entire builds with mechs that are this slow and this large, all brawl. Everything being brawl, just all close medium-ish range, not even medium range. This LRM-15, even though it's not my main weapon and maybe only gain me a little bit of damage, helps me and saves me in a lot of situations.
New target acquired.
Because if I were to use an MRM 20 or 30, all these moments that I can't see my enemy, I'm not going to be getting hits on them. Look how fast these medium X pulse lasers fire, though.
Taking heavy incoming in D4.
I need to get a little bit closer. I mean, I'm in a decent range right now, but being a little bit closer, like right around here,
Zeus is gonna pop.
Is going to be the best range to be in. And Parent just non-stop with those, and my heat seems to be fine with the quirks that I have and my skill tree. It seems to be working fine. That Zeus is almost down. Right here, man, the deadliest range with these weapons, just fucked up. I'm so rusty right now. I'm so rusty. A lot of things to focus on. I literally forgot like one of my key bindings here. My LRM one, I set it on a different key apparently. That's kind of why my LRMs are all over the place. Alright, watching my heat now. It's getting up there a little bit now, but that's okay. That makes sense. And there we go. Man, that's vicious. We're softening up these big guys coming up. I mean, I'm pretty fresh too. Stalker coming right up the middle. Here we go. This is a good way to do this. How we're taking down this team is pretty good, pretty awesome. I'm kind of going the lead here. Everyone's coming in behind me. There's skirmishes going off on the side too. The other half of the team's taking care of the other guys, I guess. We're gonna come in and help them out and try to finish them off. The Evan Jag right there. I used to love the Evan Jag. That was one of the first mechs, clan mechs that I ever liked and used. I loved it. Very unique mech, that's for sure. No other mech like it. That's kind of what I liked about it. Very ugly though. Looks like we got a Stalker over here. Blood for blood. I mean, he's in an awful position. There's nothing he can do now. He's stuck. And that's me half the time right there. We're all just ganging up on the poor bastard. There he goes. And, okay, there's only like 1 or 2 targets left, and I feel like we haven't really even been fighting that long. So I don't, yeah, that's it. So, I mean, we did okay, a little bit of brawling there. Alright? A good match, but how much damage could I possibly have done with these medium X and heavy Gauss? I mean, I dished out a little bit, right? Dished out a little bit, but oh my god, 920 damage. I was in optimal range for most of that. Just a little bit of brawl in there. I wasn't even that badly hurt, and it just shreds. Heavy Gauss and these medium X pulse lasers, and regular medium pulse lasers too, regular medium pulse, but these medium X ones, even though they have a low damage per hit, it's so quick that it adds up fast. Great. We didn't get any killing blows, but we got 2 KMDDs and just a shit ton of damage. And deadly. There's gonna be a lot of new deadly builds. Alright guys, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Fuzzy Nova out.